Hello ma'am. First of all, thank you so much. Myself Sanesh Kumar. Basically, myself and my family belongs to place called Mangalore, which is southern part of Karnataka. And as a profession, I belongs to food manufacturing company, which is MTR Foods, well known. So I designated as a senior quality manager for the company. And my job is, of course, you know that food safety, compliance, all these things. So that's how I belongs to my profession. Whereas coming to my family, I stay with a very cute tiny family, which is nothing but my wife and of course my little sweet daughter Aditi. So we call her Adi. And my wife is basically a teacher by profession. However, she did not run her career very long because of a family commitment, the small baby and all. So this is about my family, and we live three. Of course, our parents live at native. And to tell about Adi, she is not only daughter to us, she is more than a precious team member in our family. She is small, but she is very big in happiness. Yeah. To tell about Adi is just started her education point of view. She is studying in EuroKids. She is now at LKG. Of course, she has done her nursery also in EuroKids. As like any other parents, we are also tensed to choose right kind of education stream to her. Of course, nowadays social media is so aggressive. It is good also, bad also sometime, and choosing out of that is something really required some some skill or some analysis to really do at the ground. So in LKG now, she is doing really great. Probably the base again created by EuroKids itself. So just to tell what she do in a class and what she do at home is, she is a student at classroom for sure, but she is not a teacher. She is not a student anymore at house. She becomes sometime Nitya ma'am, her ma'am, and she become Vanita ma'am sometime. And we got a neighbor also who is luckily with the same age, 5.5 year age. So they play each other. Of course, we live in a flat where so many other kids. So they play their own role. We never thought she will be such a swing in her behavior, which is positive towards. We were little worried before she is joining to the school, because she was not so vocal. She is little shy. Whenever something is group people are standing, she is not used to hit that group. But now things has changed. Now she is very much okay and so settled, and so calm she is in her way. What I and my wife feel, the current era what we live, basically it's so competitive world it is. And when we can see the neighborhoods, the society, the kids are now so fast in learning these things. So of course, we being a parent, we also thought that does our baby also will be like that. It's something 2-3 years back when she was so small before starting her preschool. But of course, answer is only one, right? Yes. So but how the kids are going to be such sharp in her small age? So then of course, by discussing, we come to know that it's preschool. And my wife studied her academic into the same field of teaching and this all psychology of the kids and all. It's very important that preschool is very much important, because it's very simple concept to lift the building to the tallest level. The beneath is also should be that much deep. So now thing is how deep it is and how stable it is. So of course, by doing that, it's very much important to have a preschool is very much important. Otherwise, starting everything from LKG, it may be a bouncer or overdose for the kids, where she never, basically we speak our mother tongue is Tulu. It's not Kannada also, but she learnt everything in so easily when started ABC, all these 1, 2, 3 in LKG. We never thought it is a challenge, because preschool made that difference. And preschool is also very much important, because the age of 3.5 years or 4 years, when they hit, they start learning the things by not by listening, it's by watching. And in home, when we live, it's such a small family, where father, mother, very rarely grandma, grandpa, from whom she is seeing is only very little tiny world. But when she go to preschool, it's a pool, right? It is blend of many kids, and it's blend of so professionally matured teachers. They say what is right, what is wrong. One is academically they say right, wrong, and second is ethically they say right, wrong. Now when ethics is right, when it is lived by and shown by the so-called teachers, who is nothing but we believe God, and they certainly yes. So that is something foundation which is remarkable. So I strongly feel preschool is very important. Probably in English we say preschool is nowadays, otherwise also concept were there in Kannada. If you see Anganwadi, which is nothing but a kind of a preschool right now. How aggressively that curriculum was is different, but preschool, yes, I bet for it, it's very critical. See, of course, safety of the baby is very much important. It is not only with respect to the safety, which is a physical risk. It is also the mental risk is also very much important, right? Because one is visible, other one is invisible. So safety is something which we thought. Now along with that, which is substantially comes, which is again is hygiene, right? And third is of course curriculum. Now of course we have done lot of ground studies. This particular EuroKids perimeter, if we see, there are many schools, and they are also good brands in market, to be very frank. But what really felt good with this center, then we were not knowing Anupama ma'am's her credibility and the so-called high standards of this center. What we thought is, we been to many other ventures also, and when we reached here, it says like sometime when we go to somebody's house, the behavior, the gesture says rather they speak. So we also felt same when we see this so organized. And so it is not like the discussion happened with the time of the first day. It is not only for the purpose of Bharti karwa do, then chhod do, aa riti irlilla. It was not like that. It is something they really feeling, and we really felt it is something really connected. And to tell up to the mark, when we got inducted in the beginning, it is generally any school say that safety related things, or generally some school says hygiene related things. They of course use the word, but precisely what they do, so that been explained to us, that also coming to know. And I also know that this center is certified by TUV Nord, and as I introduced myself, I belongs to the food industry, where day in day out audit is my one of the job responsibility, and we deal with such kind of certification bodies, where I am the team leader for auditing also. So I know that how deeply they audit, and I know that what are all the criteria is selected in their scope of the audit, which certifies that non-negotiable things. So when we come to know that TUV not been audited, which also I know that it's one of the big brand. It's not only for the school venture, any of the FMCG or other sectors also. So that again given a reassurance to the whatever the representative of the EuroKids is speaking, and what actually it is. And of course we have some family friends or the my friends, they also recommended EuroKids. Like one of my reportee at the office itself, his kid is also coming to the EuroKids. Then by looking at all these backgrounds and data information collection, definitely we found that EuroKids is one of the best. Coming to the curriculum, to be very frank, let me be very much honest, I was not knowing what kind of curriculum, because we thought that nowadays every school is something gives same kind of a curriculum. But Now when I interact with the kids or the parents which are going to the other school, and what my daughter speaks with the subject she speaks, there is a very much difference. So it's very clear, education what she is doing, it is not for the purpose of memory where I started my education. Early days it is only remembering, memories is the education. It is more often nowadays is living the life, and it is practically dealing with the situations. So considering, of course, retouching your point, hygiene, then safety, then curriculum, I think it has all collaborated each other, and all these triangles are working fine now. I think it's a $1 million question, and answer is yes, because when we leave her right from our gate of apartment until she reaches here, we never felt she is any kind of a risk altogether, because the madam who escorts with the school van and the including driver, they are very gentle, and they often never misbehaved so far I seen. So that itself is the first assurance that she is traveling in a way, in a vehicle which is managed with the right people. And when school van is reaching all the way from there to here, it is not taking too much time. Like kids also have some patience to sit inside the van, right? But this has nicely managed that I don't think the kids will stay within the vehicle more than 30-25 minutes. So that is something very good. And of course the van is having a CC camera. That itself is proves that very crystal clear that the EuroKids itself want to assure that baby is safe, kid is safe. And second, when they reach here, of course one madam is standing in front, they greet them, then they go inside, and the place where we are sitting, the place where we are walking inside, we can see that everything is carpet placed, right? If by just in case if they fall also while playing or whatever, running and all, it secures that they don't get hurt. That is one point, number one. And in the early days, during the first day of induction, even school representative told us you can visit the place where students are going to study, the kids are going to study. So we saw that, and by seeing the infra, by seeing the design of the infra, it has been felt very secured. Basically there is no sharp edges, the smooth concave surfaces, and there is no sharp objects which can damage the kids and their organs. And just in case if anything is there, like when we are climbing top floor, and everything is placed with the net, so systematically nothing go wrong. So that secures a lot is one. And there are tables, there are many stuffs together as an object inside the school, and everything been cushioned, and it has been ensured that if it touch also it is not going to hurt the kids. So this says how practically and scientifically things are being managed. And other thing what we also felt is the location of the school, the sunlight, the vitamin D is also one of the things very critical. When we see the front entry door, the sunlight is easily can pass inside the room. That also gives the confidence that still they don't walk outside, but still they can get that advantage also. Considering all these things, this gives a lot of peace and satisfaction to me and my wife, and we really feel the 2 years whatever we spent, it's good enough, great time. So very satisfied with the center. I think my recommendation to the other parents, whoever is seeking my as a feedback, I'll tell the present 2 years whatever we have experienced, it is one of the best tenure to my daughter, because I have seen her from where she is to where now, and very very happy, very very satisfied. So every parent should go to EuroKids. Definitely this center has never made fail, and the good part is, of course, the woman who runs this venture, she is she itself is one of the charismatic personality to see that, and many should get impressed irrespective of the gender. That is point number one. And when your leader is such, then of course your battalion also can conquer same way. So teachers also very good. I must tell, when preschool happened and my daughter associated with the teacher, Vanita ma'am, I come to know that my daughter used to tell that her subordinates and teacher used to call her, he is her second mother, so he used to call Vanitama. So such connection with the teacher and teacher to kids. So that really felt it is not related to only to the teacher level. It is more than that. Now present also Nitya ma'am, Rani ma'am, whatever my child is studying in the group A, she is very, very happy. And when PTM happens, we used to ask our daughter, tomorrow we'll come to know how is your performance. Then she used to tell happily, come, I am more than happy to get the feedback. So that's the confidence, and she never said no to school these many days. So probably grateful to God and grateful to teachers and EuroKids, and of course Anupama ma'am for being so great.